Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do my footy tipping round 16. We're going to be looking at my results from last week and the tipping I'm going to do for this week. So let's get straight into it. Alright, we are here on the footy tipping app and we are going to get straight into it and look into our footy tips from last week. So first one, Melbourne v Brisbane Lions. It was alright game, but in the end, Melbourne just got in front and ended up winning by actually quite a big margin. I think, next game was Western Bulldogs v Hawthorne. It was good, but Western Bulldogs ended up getting the job done, and West Coast Essendon. This was a great game. It was actually great. Even though you probably wouldn't think it was a good game because it's two bottom teams, like 16th, and it was West Coast were 18th at that point. But yes, West Coast, I reckon they're not the worst side now that they've got like Elliot Yeo and that back. I reckon they're good. So they beat Essendon. Essendon were winning for most of the game, but West Coast came back and got it by 10 points. Carlton Fremantle. Fremantle were leading early, but Carlton just easily got the job done in the end by 31 points. So next game, Geelong versus Richmond. This was a great game. Probably match of the round. It was. Geelong was smashing Richmond at the start by like 30 points. Then Richmond came back and ended up being in the lead for quite a while. And then in the last 5 minutes, Geelong did start coming back and ended up getting in front. And then Jack Henry won the game for them with that mark. That was a cracking game. Great. Next one, Sydney versus St Kilda. One of the most boring games this round. St Kilda didn't play well. Sydney just were too good of an outfit for St Kilda. So next game, North Melbourne versus Adelaide. It was a right game. Adelaide did play well, but obviously it's North Melbourne, so it's not the hardest team to beat because they're 18th. And then Collingwood versus GWS. This was a pretty good game. I went to this game. Collingwood probably should have got the job done by a bit more because they were up by 37 at three-quarter time, but they ended up getting the win by 11. But the only thing that matters is you get the 4 points. So, And then last game of the round, Port Adelaide versus Gold Coast. This was a great game. It was actually very good. It was tight at the end. Gold Coast came back, but Port were strong enough to hold their lead. So, now that we've done that, we'll go on to our round 16 tips we're going to be doing. The game on tonight, Brisbane versus Western Bulldogs. I reckon Brisbane should get this one done. Western Bulldogs, they're in pretty good form, but I reckon Brisbane Lions would just be too good for this. So, tip Brisbane by probably about, I'm going to go 16. Next game, Carlton versus St Kilda. Not much to say about this. Be an alright game, but seeing St Kilda play last week and the last few weeks, they're just hopeless. People are saying they were saying that they could even have gone into the top 4 if they won against Essendon, but they have lost all the games from there, so I reckon Carlton are too good for them. Essendon versus Sydney. Now, lots of people would think, Sydney all the way smash them, but Essendon and Sydney are always put out a good game. I still think Sydney will win though, But I reckon Essendon won't do too bad. I reckon they might be up by at half time or something. But yeah. Next game, Adelaide versus Melbourne. Not much to say. Melbourne should just get it done. See the form they are in their first place. So yeah. Next game, Geelong versus North Melbourne. Well, it's an easy game. Geelong all the way. North Melbourne aren't gonna. I don't think North Melbourne are gonna pull off a win against the second side Geelong. But yeah. Next game, Gold Coast versus Collingwood. I reckon this will be a good game, actually. Gold Coast, they're not in the worst form. They're doing all right. But I reckon Collingwood will win it because they are 7th. They've won 5 in a row. So, yeah, I'll go for Collingwood with this one. It's a bit against the odds, but, yeah. Next game on the Sunday, Richmond versus West Coast. Richmond should get that done, but West Coast, they shouldn't be too bad. So, yeah. Next game, GWS v Hawthorne. I reckon this will be a good game, but I reckon GWS will be just a bit too good for Hawthorne because, I wouldn't be surprised if Hawthorne won, but it could happen. Next game and last game of the round, Fremantle versus Port Adelaide. This will be a pretty good one because Port, they didn't have a great start to the season. They were 18th, but they've come back a bit and they're in 12th spot now and they could even get in the top 8 if they're lucky. But I reckon Fremantle should get that one done. Last one, move over Palmy. We have a new rivalry. Schnitzel or Schnitty? I'm going to go Schnitzel. Alright, submit those tips for this round. Alright, so we're going to check my footy tipping. Jack's mum's first. There's Jack. He's second. He's overtaken my place. It says I'm 4th, but I'm actually tied 3rd with my friend Ruben. And then Jake. He's quite far down because he started a bit later than us, and Jack's mum started before us. So it's basically between me, Ruben, and Jack. So yeah, hopefully I can get back that space into 3rd or even 2nd if I'm lucky. So those were my tips from this round. I hope you liked them, and I hope you like the videos I've been uploading, and I might do some more in the week. But if I don't, that's because I'm busy. I'm busy at this time. So yeah, bye.